Welcome to Var India News Hour. Gati Shakti to boost the digital infrastructure, says DIPA. With an aim to develop infrastructure in the country, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a Rs 100 trillion Gati Shakti National Master Plan for multi-modal connectivity, which will reduce the logistic cost and boost the economy. Gati Shakti targets to cut logistic costs, increase cargo handling capacity, and reduce the turnaround time. The projects will be designed and executed with the common vision and will incorporate the infrastructure schemes of various ministries and state governments such as the Bharatmala Road Project, Sagarmala Waterways Plan, ports and the Udan scheme. As per the DIPA, the National Master Plan is significant for the telecom sector on various fronts such as a unified portal for approvals of infrastructure projects, cross-sector collaboration with utilities for sharing infrastructure, including common ducts, uniform policy in all states and central ministries for right-of-way permissions, availability of land for deploying infrastructure, and sharing of infrastructure with other utilities by enhancing the scope of telecom infrastructure providers. The project is expected to connect economic zones such as textile clusters, pharmaceutical clusters, defense corridors, electronic parks, industrial corridors, fishing clusters, and agri-zones will be improved to make Indian businesses more competitive. It will also leverage technology, including spatial planning tools with satellite imagery. Experts say if the multiplier effect of infrastructure investments on gross domestic product is to be maximized within a short time frame, it is critical that specific infrastructure projects which form part of critical trade routes, both internal and external, be prioritized. Going forward, specific road and rail connectivity linkages or evacuation points like ports, airports, which form part of designated industrial corridors like DMIC, East Coast Economic Corridor, or Amritsar-Kolkata Freight Corridor, are likely to have a disproportionately positive impact on trade flows of multiple products manufactured in the corridor. Sources said the most challenging on the last mile connectivity infrastructure to large operational and upcoming industrial parks which are on the verge of completion, the Gati Shakti initiative with its technology platform for real-time monitoring of projects and supporting coordination mechanism between concerned ministries and government agencies is expected to provide a major boost in the prioritization of such projects. Let's look into today's headlines in Var India. Government to roll out 5-year plan to make India a big tech player, Rajiv Chandrasekhar. The government is looking at rolling out a 5-year strategic perspective plan to make India a significant tech player, Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar said. The Ministry of Electronics and IT will partner with the private sector in areas for future technology developments like quantum computing, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity and semiconductors, Chandrasekhar said at a technology conference organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry. He further said that there have been tremendous strides in digitizing the country's economy and public services in the past 6 years, which has helped India remain resilient during the COVID-19 pandemic. PayPal is eyeing to acquire Pinterest at $39 billion valuation. Pinterest is an image sharing and social media service designed to enable saving and discovery of information on the internet using images, and on a smaller scale, animated GIFs and videos in the form of pinboards. Pinterest has rolled out features that lets users make purchases from creators' pins. PayPal has approached Pinterest about a potential deal at a price of around $70 a share, which would have valued Pinterest at around $9 billion, as per the report. Pinterest's co-founder Evan Sharp had decided to leave the company to join Apple's former chief design officer Johnny Ive's firm Lovefrom. With CBDC, cross-border transactions will get faster and cheaper. India, being at the forefront of digital transformation, is already in the process of ushering in a government-backed digital currency, and the first ever trials of digital rupee in India may be launched by December 2021, according to RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das. Central bank digital currency becomes a matter of considerable interest. As per the Bank of International Settlement, 80% of the central banks around the world are now studying the feasibility of this new form of digital central bank money for cross-border transactions as well as for internal benefits. CBDC is expected to ensure 3 basic principles, those of do no harm, coexistence, promote innovation and efficiency. Avanade acquires Microsoft Dynamics superstar Quantic. Microsoft-focused technology services provider Avanade has acquired Quantic, a smaller Microsoft business applications and cloud partner based in the UK. Evernorth will gain about 300 employees from Quantic. Microsoft continues to make strong investments in Dynamics 365 as a key pillar of digital transformation. With Quantic and its strong reputation as a trusted Microsoft partner, we see a huge opportunity for Evernorth to quickly scale up to meet the growing need for solutions that help organizations realize much needed business efficiencies, agility and resilience, and also have overcome barriers to growth, stated Andy Gillette, General Manager for Evernorth UK and Ireland. Alibaba expands cloud business with new data centers in Asia. Alibaba plans to open its first data centers in South Korea and Thailand in 2022 as the Chinese technology giant looks to expand its cloud business further overseas. Alibaba launched a new server chip called Etian 710 that will go into servers called Pangeon. The aim is to power artificial intelligence applications on Alibaba's cloud. Alibaba announced the plans recently at its Apsara conference along with a number of other new cloud products. With this, Alibaba cloud expansion has focused in Asia to compete against Amazon and Microsoft. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.